Good morning. Good morning, Malcolm. Good morning, Jason. Brett, how you doing today? Another awesome day. Starting the day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. It's another great day. And I was cleaning out my car the other day, and I found these crazy, sexy love notes by Chris Carr, and thought I'd share those with you this morning. And we are reading The Big Fat Surprise and No Surprise that Nina Teicholz has written. A really great book. I'm doing audio. I've read the hard copy, soft copy, and we're reading every single day or listening something positive, uplifting every single day. That we are alive today to share ideas, beauty, wisdom, mighty. Let's see, Bramley. Good morning, Betty. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz, CNY, and Mighty Tribe, and of course YouTube, Facebook, and Las Sadiqas, RB, Shaw, Brett. Good morning. How's everyone doing this morning? It is another great, amazing day in the universe. And Gerald, I got a message from Gerald this morning. I was on with doing some Instagram messaging back and forth at 3 a.m. on my bike. I did a little bit of my light weights and did some laundry, cleaned the kitchen, although the cleaners are coming today. So why would you clean the kitchen before the cleaners come? Made the bed, did all the things that I don't want the cleaners to think Kiltz makes a mess of the house, but from time to time we need to do the work, right? Betty, how you doing? Good morning. Carnivore Kita, good morning. 87 Jan 87, good morning. Good evening. Lunar eclipse. Oh, was that what I'm seeing this morning? The moon it looked a little darker. I couldn't tell which it was, but Japan from DCDB. Curtis, where are you at this morning? Wisdom in life. All right, so let's see. Chris Carr, again, always, I love cards of positivity. I think these are Tia's actually. Accept yourself, right? You got to accept yourself. While there's a time and place for self improvement, today's focus is on everything that's already great about you. Let go of who you think you should be and fall madly in love with who you are at this very moment. When you accept yourself exactly as you are, you shift from living for tomorrow to accepting today, right? We're got to accept ourselves today. Let's see, Suk, Rennie, for now, it's all about now. So accept yourself, sweetheart. We'll work on these daily cards in one way or another, but is it a surprise that maybe we've been all duped to eat plants and not eat fat? Probably, right? That's what Nina Teicholz is sharing. Stay wild, moon child. Good morning from Maine. Let's see, Sandy, Amy, hey, Hakeem, good morning. How are you doing this beautiful day? Starting the day with thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. That's the first things that come out of my mouth in the morning. A little breath and smile every day to start the day that way. Thinking about getting a cleaner too to focus on the important things. Well, I do clean it up, but they come and they do the deep cleaning from time to time, maybe once or twice a month. I did the laundry, made the bed, neatened up the kitchen. I cut some of my meat for a little snack today for Dr. Corley. I like to bring Dr. Corley some snacks, but I took my dry aged Snake River Farms ribeye, dried it, right? Salt is healthy. Look at the Salt Fix by James D. Nicolantonio. You'll find a lot of good stuff there. And then what I have to show you is what I do is I cut it up into small pieces, and it is so amazingly good, salted, the very best, right? Let's see. I just bought $150 grass-fed beef. Be able to go to the bathroom. Will I be able to go to the bathroom on an opiate pain management schedule? I'm afraid. Well, you want to get off of that opiate pain management schedule because opiates are plant products that are deadly for us. When you go carnivore, you'll begin to heal. Don't forget, add salt water, Gerolsteiner mineral water. That'll help you for sure. But you don't have to buy grass-fed, grain-fed, grass-fed, doesn't matter. Get the fatty meats. You want to eat the fat. And don't forget butter. add the butter. Butter makes everything better. And what I got to show you, I get down to the last bit of butter, but to show you what the meat looks like, you got to eat the fatty meat. Again, whether it's grass fed, grain fed, I don't think it matters as much as you think. This is what I do. I take the dry aged, I cut it up. I usually will melt some butter, and this is my snack or my dinner. This was last night's dinner. It's so simple. Again, we got to make our meals so simple, right? This is a snack. This is my meal. A little bit of butter makes everything better. But colon cancer, I believe, is caused by the fermentation of the fruits and vegetables in your stomach, your GI tract, that basically makes heat, alcohol, aldehydes, methane deadly for us. My refrigerator's down here where I keep my butter and my beef. Absolutely. All right. Good morning, Allison. How are you doing? Let's see. This is the Believe by CNY Fertility, but somehow the fertility got moved. Brooke, Coleman, Tarpion, and hello, good morning. Carnivore, AMH is low. Fatty meat and fasting. Fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. Fasting will help your AMH come up, by the way. Fruits and vegetables will bring it down, in my opinion. Again, we all have different opinions. You got to figure this out for yourself, by the way. You're the mighty one that's going to do the work to figure it out. Queen Asawata, good morning. Keisha, George from Indiana. How are you doing this day? Beautiful day. Greece breakfast today. Eggs, bacon, plenty of butter, ghee. Giannis. Again, Thomas Vey, good morning. Let's see. Prodon V. God damn Serbian roots. Let's see. I'm not sure I understand all the language, Danny, and more, but we're all listening and learning together. Rennie, let's see. Good morning. First time up at 4 a.m. Nashville. Today, Kiltz up at 3. I do my motion work till about 4. I jump in the cold shower. I get a chance to do a little shave, a little trim, and I was listening to Nina Teitzolt this morning. I listen while I'm doing my other work. I'm doing some reading. I'm doing some listening. I'm doing some light lifting. You got to get some weights, some smart bells, right? Get some smart bells and do some light lifting. Again, put it at your stand-up desk. That's what I do. It's right at my stand-up desk. It makes life a lot easier when you have the stuff at arm's length. I've got my inspiring, crazy, sexy love cards, and I always keep the books that I find very important to be listening, learning, and reading. If you haven't read James Henry Salisbury on the relationship of alimentation and disease, really, really a great book. I think we have this attached to our website, Dr. Kiltz. Just go to the book section. What I'm working to do is have the book section over here, the shop section over here, and the shop section is just like woodworking, pottery, painting, poetry, and more. You've got to get out into the master art class, right? And take an art class. Go take an art class. Learn how to do something that you don't know how to do. That's the real important part of life, right? Is learning something every day. Andrew Taylor, good morning. Let's see, Rosatum Kamadan, good morning. Sandra Lee, good morning. Let's see, Said Zoda, good morning. Is there a eclipse of the moon going on? Great pictures of the moon. Let me see if I took one yesterday over the lake in Skinny Atlas. Was quite amazing. And I'll post this one on the Instagram post. I'll send it to Malcolm. Malcolm maybe can help me get these in the right direction, but it's a reflection of the sun. The sun is the father, the earth, the mother, but it's all mother and father. And the stories we tell every day are critical. Harmony Dela Cruz, good morning. Thomas Kalen again. Giannis, Greece breakfast. Let's see, Brooke. We're doing something different every day, but you need the habits to keep you moving in the right direction. My habit is to get up at 3. I got my Bible right next to the bed. I'm reading a few quotes from the Bible every single day. But whether it's the Quran, the New, the Old Testament, the Bhagavad Gita, the Tao Te Ching, find something that's going to inspire you every day. And that's why reading is so amazingly critical. And Elizabeth Lent, a book that I haven't gotten to share yet, but we're going to do that. Align Your Body, Align Your Life. What we're working to do is be in alignment. But again, some of these things, listen, I don't I don't always believe in all the things that are shared in all the books, but I want to listen and learn from the possibilities. And then I want to practice something that's opposite and different, that I might learn that, okay, is a vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, carnivorian, which is the right one for you? You're the only one that can practice that. You're it, right? I've done them all, and I found personally carnivore, one meal a day, fatty meat and butter, and Gerald Steiner makes me feel the best. But most of all, I want to instill in the mind infinite positive thoughts of life, right? Delia, good morning. Julia, good morning, sweet. Randy Rostier, good morning. Good night from California. That's have an awesome day. Kiltz is from Silver Lake, Los Angeles, born and raised, USC, LA City College, John Marshall High School, went on to UC Davis for medical school, and then LA County Hospital for internship in OBGYN. Before that, it was Sepulveda VA, Cedar Sinai, UCLA internal medicine. And then I did OBGYN, Colorado, and then Kaiser in Northern California and Sacramento, and then a fellowship at Harvard UCLA where I became a fertility doctor. And that's what I practice. Let's see. Good morning. I read her book when I first came out. Helped me when I changed from raw vegan to keto in 2010. That's great, Amy. We're listening and learning. And by the way, check out Amy Perrin's interview with Sean Baker. Top notch. Sean's really great, inspiring information that everyone should get out there. So, let's see. Curing into carnivore. Any suggestion for headaches? Well, add more salt. You need to add more salt to your nutrition. The interesting part about when you consume more salt, the body excretes extra salt. When you consume more sugar, the body finds a way to make fat so you could survive the famine. That's the interesting part. Parminder, how you doing, my friend? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, everyone around the globe. What are you doing to be inspired? You need to read the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the New Testament, the Old Testament, the Torah, the Tao Te Ching, so many religious texts that are inspiring to bring positivity. And you got to believe in God within all of us, right? God is within everything, right? Carnivore, do your very best in the holidays. See, the whole point of eating some carbs and maybe some dessert from time to time is it's a holiday. See, the problem is we made eating fruits, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, pasta, bread, yogurt, milk, and pies, cookies every day. And then there's no longer a holiday. There's no longer a special occasion. There's no longer a treat. My friends, we've been mass markedly manipulated to eat things that are bad for us all the time and not eat the things that are good for us anytime. That's why Nina Teicholz's book, and she's got some really great stuff. We'll put a link to this book. Maybe we're going to do it for 2 weeks. It's a lot of stuff. And you let me know if you're ready to move on to the next book. The Power of Now is the next book. Whether it's going to be you want to add it now or wait until we get to that next one. Different molecular fertility supplements and doing the ISWTE regimen. ISWTE regimen. Okay, I got to look that one up. And I'm sure it's there in some way. But molecular fertility supplements are plant-based supplements for those that are working to conceive and have a baby. Let's see, around family, any advice? But number one is I always bring, everyone knows what Kiltz likes to eat. So I always bring what I love to eat. And, if you're a vegan or vegetarian and you go to a meal and you want to say, okay, I'm a vegan, I have to have my special meal. Well, I'm a carnivore. I have to have my special meal, right? Everyone is special and deserves their special meal. You choose it. You be strong enough to say, I only eat the turkey, the roast beef, the giblets, the gravy, no flour, please. But from time to time, oh my God, enjoy a pumpkin pie. Put a lot of sour cream on it. I know you're going to say, well, I can never eat that. Well, maybe you can. Hey, Raymond, we're sharing to everyone in this globe the power of positivity. And positivity is created inside your mind. You need to read, listen, and share the energy in order to be the positive that you're looking for in life. Once you do that, then you can begin to, find the connections, and you will attract all the positivity you inspire to share in life, right? Let's see. Priscillo, how you doing? High fat carnivore, still feel dizzy, weak palpitations. Get yourself checked by your doctor. Make sure there's nothing else going on. And fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and take some naps. Naps reset the synapse. We don't nap enough, right? Prayer, meditation, naps, they all go together 3 times a day. Let's see, 10, noon, and 2, and maybe 1 at 5 or 6, right? We're running around, and then you're power drinking, right? All the coffee, the tea, the power drinks, throw them out. I know, don't do it, but absolutely hard to beat it. Let's see, from Maine, Mr. Wicked, currently processing a deer for the freezer. Add the lard, the tallow, the fat. When you cut it, is there fat around the kidneys and the other organs? Do you save it? Bone marrow, bone broth, liver, kidneys, heart, organ meats, fatty meat, and don't forget the bone marrow. You got to break the bones and extract it. It's all fat, right? Salt will help, Rennie. Absolute salt. We're missing salt and fat, and fat is where it's at. And remember, if you're skinny in a famine, cure fertilizer fast. Butter, Wegmans Butter Boy French butter. This is amazing. And look at, from time to time, a piece of chocolate, a cup of coffee, but not all the time. It's a treat from time to time. A treat isn't something you have 3 times a day, my friends. But the one treat I recommend is this Butter Boy French butter. Way more fat. The fat is so critical. We must eat the fat. You do not need insulin to metabolize fat. You eat the fat, it goes to the lymphatics, it's distributed everywhere. You eat amino acids and simple sugars, they must go to the liver, and via insulin, they must be converted to fat or you die. Functional liver, functional pancreas, functional insulin. That's it. Heard of carnivore vitality? Yes. They're actually reaching out to me on Instagram about, let's see, and I was just looking at carnivore vitality, and we're going to do an interview coming up soon. I will send this to Malcolm, Will, and Jake to get that going live soon. Keep reminding me of all these great channels and great energy. Look at, we're all sharing this. It's so critical. Alexandra, saturated fats are the healthiest thing. Look at, if you're skinny in a famine, you know you're not fertile, right? And we must have fat. Fat is critical, right? It's critical. If you, again, thin, again, you might be really muscular, but you got to have some fat on you, right? It's so important. And I think I had my book, Lipid Lunacy. There's a link on drkiltz.com, Mighty Tribe. and all over. We really, really important that you look into these ideas that are radically opposite from anything we've been given or shared, right? Anything. Let's see, 80% calories from fat, prima, right? So essentially, real carnivore nutrition is 80% fat, 20% protein, and 0% added plants sugar. Now, interesting, the cell wall of every cell, including fat cells, muscle cells, meat cells, contain glycans, which are important for the glycobiome, right? And a keto, it might be considered 70-20-10, and a standard diet is 10% fat, 20% protein, 70% of your calories from plants and sugar. By the way, plant oils are not natural to human consumption. They're masterfully marketed and manipulated in a industrial complex. That's it, right? Heard of Carnivore Vitality? I'm going to be adding them. We're going to be doing a conversation with Kiltz on carnivore. Salt is great. Full whipping cream. That's it. No sugar. Put fresh whipping cream, no sugar. Yum. And again, everyone's throwing, again, some sugar from time to time. But if you label yourself as an addict and you're like, oh my God, once I taste it, I can't go back, then don't do it. But don't label yourself as an addict. I can have this from time to time, but heroin, cocaine, LSD from time to time, no way, right? And anaphylactic reactions happen to those who consume plants, shellfish, sometimes crabs and other fish, right? Good morning, Heather. How are you doing? Kruger, Amy, thanks for always sharing. Raw vegan to keto 2010. Kiltz for 20 years. First it was Atkins, then it was paleo, then it was keto, and 12 years ago, almost, I went hunting, carnivore. That's the way. Oh, wait. I do have to always get out the most important stuff, right? The tribe medal. Tosh is working on them. And for me, it's JC, but he's the prophet everywhere. Again, no matter what religion you choose it, make it kind, loving, generous, and be patient with yourself, right? Every day. But you have to sort of keep the music going of positivity. Do not let that one go. The music of positivity. Now I step out of the camera so I can grab one of my favorites, Wayne Dyer. If you haven't, just all of his books are amazing. You're listening to them, you're reading them, you're underlining them, you're writing. Holistic Health from Kuwait. If I didn't say hi already, here I am. Good morning to you. And thanks for the questions, the comments, the sharing, the ideas. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, and more. Again, everything is always, always, always moving, right? And don't be afraid to change. And if you are afraid to change, you sound pretty normal. Change is normal, normal, normal. Jason, Brett, Shaw, RB, Sadiqus, Brooke, good morning. Nomad, good morning. Jonathan, how's my friend? The mighty tribe is alive, and we're motivated to share thoughts and ideas of positivity, right? Doing what you love is the cornerstone of abundance in your life. The cornerstone, right? Take some time to be silent and repeat the sound of God as an inner mantra. Silence, right? Wisdom Almighty, silence, right? Isuk, Vi, Randy, Rennie for now. Absolutely. DBDC, good morning. Anna, how are you doing? It gets clearer and clearer and clearer. See, when you are still, the water's clear, the dust settles, the mind can see the master in thee. This is where the mirror work comes in. It's all within all of us, right? Let's see. Please show us the life cooking in clay Darren pot. I brought it home yesterday. It's at home. I'll show it tonight. I'll do a little bit of an Instagram tonight with Kiltz's steak, a little bit of that, and I'll show that. But yes, the black pearl, which Kiltz will be cooking in it. I've been doing my dry aged raw dipped in butter, so I haven't been cooking very much. That's been a changer for me. But yes, Sneakus, I will show it. Vi, let's see, proto boy, Harmony de la Cruz. Good morning, Thomas. Again, Greece. Good morning, wherever you are in this world. Brooke, we're going to improve your AMH by keto or carnivore, right? You can do keto with fruit, fiber, vegetable, seeds, and nuts, but you want to cook them well and add the fat. If you're a vegan, it's coconut oil. If you're vegetarian, it's butter, because butter makes everything better, right? Meditation allows us to make conscious contact with your source and achieve success in every area of your body, mind, life every day, right? Should we check another crazy sexy cards by I gotta read it, by Chris Carr. We'll put some links to Chris Carr's cards on crazy sexy messages for the inner soul. Men or women, boys or girls. Let's see, tall, short, fat, skinny, whatever it is. Did we already do this one? I think amazing. I thought I grabbed another one. The same one seemed to come out again. Accept yourself. All right. Gossip dims your glow. Oh my God, right? So if you're speaking poorly about others, speaking poorly about others tarnishes your energy and your reputation. So avoid bonding over complaints and feeling superior. Human beings weren't designed to be perfect, and this includes you. Instead, raise your vibration, right? Raise your vibration by engaging in positive communication. Oh my God, that was really sad that happened to that person. What can we all do to share positive energy to elevate Brooke, right? Right, Brooke, we're going to do it, right? Fatty 15 supplements. I don't know the Fatty 15 supplements, but I will look them up. I need to write my notes. Worry Rex and Faith Fixes. That's another one. That's mine. Celebrate what does work and who is awesome. But imagine that everyone is awesome. Everyone is a human being on this human journey, making mistakes and doing the very best they can every single day. Right, Perminder, Alexander? Let's see. Your squeeze. Let's see. Ski. Some of these words, I'm sorry, my brain needs to work. Anything that makes sense about butter, ghee, fasting, chucking up a teaspoon of butter, ghee, 5 to 6. That's okay. Again, a spoonful of butter makes everything better in this beautiful, amazing life, right? All right, let's see if I can get this chance. Love fashion. Look, at fashion is where it's at, but you are fashionable no matter who you are, Andrew, right? Let's see. Thumbs up, Sandra Lee. Awesome. Good morning. Southern Comfort. Good morning. How you doing? Another great morning another great day in the universe. Whether it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, all over the globe, we're doing it together, right? This week's book is The Big Fat Surprise, right? Basically, we should be eating bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt, one meal a day. One meal, two snacks, one meal, one snack, but don't eat 2 or 3 meals. It's deadly, right? Let's see. Ali Ali Dino, awesome. Good morning. Dutch, I am. We are. Eupoids, 5-day each. 1 or 2, 1 is my recommendation. Let's see. Carvage. Oh boy. I'll get them. One thing I noticed with carnivores sometimes get the pukes. Is it okay if I throw back some Pepto-Bismol? I look at. Sometimes you might need a Western created DRUG. But I'm finding that fasting, and I don't know, once your gut heals, you won't have this and you won't have that bad stuff, right? To meat diet, my doctor said, big mistake. Listen, look at Nina Teicholz's book, The Big Fat Surprise, Gary Taub's book. Let me see if I've got Gary. Hold on. I'm walking out of the screen for a second, everyone. I thought I had the yes. We're going to do not this next week, but these are my two Bibles, right? And there's so many great books out there with really great stuff, but ultimately, eat fat, be fit. That's the really craziness. For sure, it'll be better. And butter makes everything better. High fat carnivore. Again, you got to take naps, get some rest, and slow it down and start doing some resistance work. What I'll do is sometimes I'll just do this, put the weight on the shoulders, right? We're all carrying away with the heaviest weight on our shoulder is worry. Worry wrecks and faith fixes every day, right? Right. And again, listen, this is my 20-pound weight. I use a 25 at home. But if it's just a 5 pound, start there. You got to start moving and grooving, right? Moving and grooving every day. 80% is best. Let's see. Carnivore Vitality. We're going to talk to them. Let's see. Good morning. Yes, we're still going to do the interview. Yes. So I sent another message to Jake and Malcolm. We'll set it up. My day. Let's see. I up at 3, motion studio, doing laundry, making the bed, cleaning the kitchen, getting ready for the cleaners. Drive to work, listening to Nina. Live at 5. I've got a busy day, surgeries today, and clients all day long, doing fertility work and surgical work. And then got to take care of you, right? We got to take care of each other. We're a family, global, universal, expansive, right? And yes, we are going to talk. Look, can we fast through the day and take teaspoon of butter ghee? I think that's okay. Look at whether it's a little bit of bone broth, a little bit of butter, you do your fast, right? And I say 23-1 is best. A little bit of snack from time to time, but you want to really not do the meal until one time. For me, it's at night. Then you rest and digest and you feel best. And again, this thing like 3 hours, 4 hours, the bowels need blood flow, and you get it best when you rest. Best when you rest, right? Lies my doctor told me. Ken Berry. Oh my God, it's a great one. All right, we're going to do Lies by Ken Berry week or 2 or 3 within the next month. We'll put that on the list. Maybe, and let's get Ken Berry. Let's get Ken to do a meetup with us and talk about lies and why they're so, again, the doctors did not intentionally lie. And what Ken Berry is telling us is what he's learned. It turned out they were untrue. And that's what I've learned, right? All of us. Good morning. Meat diet. Meat makes the masters and mush makes us meek. That's it. Real gut microbiome, mastering foods that we should consume. What are the real gut microbiome mastering foods that we should consume? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt. To me, this is it. They be minimalistic is the very, very best. Be the minimalist. Master the life that you are meant to lead, right? Every day. Paul Ratti, good morning. Anybody mention it, but you notice Kerrygold butter added. You know what? I got some here. And I mean, this is my butter of choice. And if they added skim milk, it's more sugar. I don't recommend it. They want to make it sweeter so you like it. But this is what I love. But again, milk from Irish grass-fed cows. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't know why. But we're learning something every day. So that's why, again, make your own butter, buy your cream, make your butter, add the salt, whether it's Malden's or it's real salt, or there's a lot of salts out there. The one thing about Redmond's real salt, it has some iodine, other minerals, critical. And they also have the real lights that has even more iodine. But good one, Paul. Present the things that you're learning in your reading. That's what this whole community is about. It's not for Kiltz just to spew out what he thinks he knows, but we're doing it together. That really happened. Let's see. I don't feel pukish on the most important meal. The most important meal is fatty meat. Mm. I'm going to share this with Dr. Corley. He loves this, and bring some special a special meal, some deviled eggs, right? Or some sliced meat with salt and butter. That's it. All right, Captain, how you doing, Conover? Let's see, no carb November. We're on it. How's everyone doing? Do the very best you can. It's okay. All of us trip up from time to time. We're called human beings. That's it. Isis, let's see. Godfrey, good morning. Jessica, good morning. Marigold Unsalted, that they added skim milk. Supposedly, the Kerrygold, what does Kiltz love? And it's when you see food, what do you want to do with it? You want to snack it, right? That's why I work. I keep working. I keep moving. A piece of chocolate from time to time, I'm okay. Add some butter to it. It's even better. To the refrigerator where I keep my Gerolsteiner also. All right. This week's book, The Big Fat Surprise, maybe next week. And then we're going to get Power of Now, Good Calorie, Bad Calories, and of course, The Lies My Doctor Told Me by Dr. Ken Berry, the mighty Ken Berry. Empty gut, full life. The most important thing is fasting. See, it takes probably 3 days at least for most people to eliminate all the carbohydrates in their bowels. You got to get rid of the carbs. See, the vegetables, the fruit, the fiber, the seeds and nuts, they're fermenting. The microbes love it. See, all the microbes are deadly for us. The microbiome, you want to get as least amount of microbes in your bowels. And if you read the book by James Henry Salisbury, The Relation of Alimentation and Diseases, really great read. Basically, you're feeding the microbes, which ferment. They go up through the esophagus, down into the lungs, the nasal cavities, and they go out through the rectum into the vagina, the penis, and all over our body. It's deadly for us, deadly. And there are a lot of people that have a lot of problems with inflammation in their thighs, secondary to plant-based, low animal fat diet. We're dying from it. And what you want to do is change from the diet to the baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, intermittently feasting, and salt. There's an I2 there. It should be B2, I2, and salt. Lots of salt. Your body excretes excessive salt, and it holds on to excessive sugar. Salt fixes what sugar satanizes, and worry wrecks, and faith fixes. First thing you must do, thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Look in the mirror, do the work, and you want to talk positively about others, not negatively, right? And the more negative you talk about others, the more negative it affects you. Loving, kind, generous, positive in every way, right? A gut full of plants is called the fermentation, the microbrewery, right? And human beings in our ancient past were hunters. We worked on the hunt, right? And we were Hunters, let's see, Nelcorn, good morning. Fenny Finns, good morning. Mallow Street, good morning. Maurizio, good morning. Switching to meat, awesome. All over this world. Callie, live with Klooster. Yes, I got to get Kurt on because Kurt, he got me into the fertility world. It's his fault, right? We're going to be doing some cooking with the pearl, Kiltz cups, Kiltz cups, and Kiltz pearls with the black pearl. All right, I took out another steak, but what I want to do is take the black pearl and just put it under the broiler with my ribeye, right? But if you cover it up and slowly, I'll do the pork belly. That's what I'm going to do in there, right? Iram, good morning, Anwar. How are you doing this beautiful day? What are you reading? What are you listening to? What are you thinking? I'm thinking good of all others. That's the best way to live life. Good of all others. And God only gives you what is good for you and I. All of us. The cause of all disease is inflammation. How do you reduce inflammation? You got to eat the fat. Eat less frequently, 1 meal a day or less. And think positively about everything in this universe, right? Let's see. How to balance male hormones and estradiol dominant secondary to meds. Male hormones. Cherish. Have an amazing day, Bay. Bay, awesome. Let's see. How to balance your hormones. But basically, this idea of balancing, you want to allow your body to do its natural work. But because we've been adding a tremendous number of plants which contain estrogen and progestins and testosterone, well, there's the imbalance. You are imbalancing because you're adding the drugs through plants in your diet, right? That's it. Crazy, right? Blessing, reason of happiness in my life. Twins were born. Oh my God, awesome. Making babies is Kiltz's life. And believe by CNY, fertility. And I don't know why my team didn't put fertility on here, but somehow what does CNY mean? CNY, fertility, right? All right, Bell, good morning. Aaron, good morning. Let's see, Habib, good morning. Tahir, good morning. All over the globe, we are human beings on this human journey. Look at the moon. It's the same moon, the same sun, the same life force that created you creates all things. We are the goddesses and the gods of life, right? All right, equalizing electrolytes and macros. And well, again, this idea that the lions aren't saying, what'd you eat today? Did you get your macros? Did you get your number of steps in today? No other animal is as crazy as human beings, right? Think less, eat less, move some, but move a rock, build a castle. But the true castle is in the mind. You are the master of that mighty life you live. You are, right? Every day, every day. Little Gero Steiner. All right. Lipids are critical to our lives, and a high cholesterol is better for you than a low cholesterol. In Nina's book, The Big Fat Surprise, lots of information that we tend to have more depression, anxiety, and suicide, low cholesterol environments. That's the craziness of all these stories, right? Megas estate and PCOS. Do you think I could come off that on this? Absolutely, Jessica. Listen, number one, why does anyone need a drug all the time? It's because you're consuming, in my opinion, a plant-based, low animal fat diet. Eat this and you will feel better. Eat less frequently, you will feel better. And occasionally have a little bit of Kiltz's ice cream. Occasionally. We're working on the book this morning. It's coming. It's going to have a little bit of keto and carnivore, a little bit of fasting, a little bit of napping, a little bit of salt, a little bit of the glycobiome, a little bit of love, a lot of love. But this is the way. It's on its way every day. All right. The carnivore lifestyle is the way for us lions. See, the lions that are taken out of the lion's lair and put in the pig pen think they're pigs. And what do we eat as pigs? mush, right? Mush and mash, not eating the right food, which is carnivore, right? Eat macros. Eat, which is the macro you should eat, right? It's called meat. Again, this idea that this is difficult, it's not, it's simple. Eat meat, be the master, eat mush, be meek, manipulated by the masters to eat mush, right? Health, heart healthy. And Nina talks about the American Heart Association labeling it heart healthy on Cheerios, Frosted Flakes, all these foods that we know are not good, right? All right. Let's see. You're saying grass fed is not needed. It's not needed. Grass fed, grain fed, both, one or the either. It doesn't matter. Sorry. Eat fatty meat, eggs, bacon, butter, beef, best ever. One meal a day, a little bit of Kiltz's ice cream from time to time, but it's not meant to be all the time, right? Lions, that's who we are. Joshua, Jason, Joanna, let's see, Saman, good morning. All over the globe, all over the globe. The big fat mistake, right, is not to eat steak. I'll stake my life on salted, right, Conover, every day. No carb November. Chucky, my friend, how you doing? We're all living life large. Have a good time. Find your love. Girls, every day, XYZ. Love is within all of us. That's it, right? M Cash, how you doing? A great day. Carrie M, Paul. And you want to get to the simplicity of life, right? And what's simple? Faith in God first, love and kindness, generosity. That's the way, right? All right. Kurt Klooster got you hooked on fertility. Kurt did. Say to Kurt, if you see him out there, I'm going to connect with Kurt. Maybe Callie, you can help me get Kurt going. I think I've got I thought I had his number in here, but I'll get it. I'll get it for sure. What's a macro? What? I mean, what's a lipid? Like, we're fat. We know what fat is. Eat the fat, be fit. Add some salt, and don't forget some Gerolsteiner or some mineral water. Sandy Neal from CA. How you doing, my friend? Kiltz is from LA. I was out there just last month visiting Brother Ray, visit Brother Tom in Irvine. We corralled together. I made ribeye steak in my let's see. I bought a new grill. Let's see. Oh boy, now I got to look it up. I always got to look these things up sometimes. Geiber grill, loved it. Really great broiler, outdoor propane, amazing. Take a look at the moon. There's an eclipse happening. I looked at it coming in and I saw the eclipse. It was marvelous. I can't take everyone out there right now, but step away, go look at the moon, and look at life. Look at the rocks, the trees, the dirt, the birds, the bees, the clouds. Oh my God. Oh, I took this picture. This one is the moon yesterday. And then I took this really great. Let's see if I could get another. I was at 40. No, this was at about 12,000 feet, Sarasota, Syracuse. Just, I think this is probably around, let's see, where was it? It was around Ithaca. Great, amazing. The stars, the stars, your star. Remember, you're the star of life. You can honor everyone, but the most important person to honor is yourself, right? Every day. This is what Wayne Dyer was sharing with us, right? Let's see. Self-worth. Self-worth cannot be verified by others, right? Sorry. You're worthy because you say it so. If you depend on others for your value, it is other worth, right? Self-worth, other worth. Love thyself, right? Look in the mirror. Give that person amazing love, right? That's it every day. Sandy Neal. Look at the moon. Look at the stars. Look at your life and love it every day, because you're the master of the universe, right? We haven't gotten the. And get your box drum. Honor yourself and honor others every single day. The more the more love you give to others, the more love will be felt to you. And that's the most important part. There's so many crazy things happening in the world, but somehow God's got this. And somehow we have to step back to it and accept the way it works, right? The fireplace stop and to others. Thank you. Be Wikti. Good morning. Yaldi. Good morning. Can't determine your self-worth through, but that's a tough one. It is tough. It is very tough, right? We care so deeply about what others think about us. But listen, when you think the good of others and you say, "Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You're right. I can improve myself every day." You are right. But again, self-worth is built in yourself, no others. And the real way to build strength in life is do something that others might not admire as much, but you know there's value in doing hard and different things, right? Dare to be different, disliked. I know it's kind of crazy. Obviously, you want to be kind and generous and loving to all human beings while you're understanding that your self-worth as the artist, the poet, the painter, the potter, the musician, or whatever you are, the homemaker, the house creator, the giver of good to all. That's the journey, right? Let's see. Thank you for joining Mighty Tribe, Dr. Kiltz, CNY, and YouTube, Facebook. Let's see. On 5 a.m. tomorrow, I'm doing an interview with Bendable Body. Check out Bendable Body and how resistance, right? Resistance stretching, right? You keep the shoulder straight, you move it. That's resistance work. And that's why I have my stand-up desk and I'm always moving, right? God's got this every single day. That's what this was about, right? The hour goes so fast, right? Life, it's just like, wow, suddenly you're 105 and you're like, oh my God, I got another 100 years to live, right? Sandy Neal, thank you for stopping in. No, man. All right. Let's see. Will's calling in. Will, I'm on my live right now. Call you in 2 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. I did answer though, right? I answered, and now, all right. Some of these, they're not sure which way is it gonna still stay in the right way? Well, it'll do its best. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Nina Teicholz's book, The Big Fat Surprise, and this is the big fat surprise, right? Fat is where it's at. Let's see. Ken Berry's The Lies. My doctor told me that's coming. And worry wrecks, faith fixes every day, right? Simple ideas and constructs of ideas, right? Telling me about the eclipse. I did go look and I have, I missed it. Go out there, get out in the dark, right? And look up to the stars and heavens. There we all are, right? And the ancients, they like connected the dots, right? They just sat there and connected the dots and then they saw the eclipse, right? And don't let life pass you by. Get up and out, be the artist. Where you're learning by watching, now by doing, and then by sharing. That's what life is about, right? Keep sharing, keep listening, keep learning. And most of all, what are you listening to and reading this day, right? Every day. Amy, have an awesome day. Heather, let's see. Maurizio, have an awesome day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this day, because love is it. And fasting, see, the 2 and 3 day fasts, I think, are really important because you really want to empty the bowels to build and improve the glycobiome. Essentials of Glycobiology. There's a link on our website. We're working on it and making it more simplistic, right? Simplicity is the way. Only have faith in God. The eclipse, Jamie, how you doing? All over the globe, we're doing our very best. Too many people are suffering, and too many people, young people, are dying of unknown causes. I believe it's because we're consuming too many plants too frequently, too much inflammation. Critical. Then a second Kiltz Daily Inspiration book. Yes, my daily inspirations. A new one is coming out. Pat's taking notes on our new daily inspirations. Look at my book, Living Your Best Life. We're putting in more quotes, but you are living your best life today. And there's so many things happening in this world. We're just we're on journeys around the sun, right? We're how many journeys around the sun? 66 and a half for Kiltz so far. How many for you, right? Whether it's 1, 5, 50, or 105, it's your journey. It's not mine. It's yours. You choose what you're going to listen to, watch. I learned to fly airplanes and jets. I learned to be a doctor. I keep on learning new about nutrition, health, and wellness because I'm listening, reading, watching, and learning from so many inspiring people in this globe, right? Histo and egg retrieval late November in Colorado. Jamie, awesome. Say hi to the Colorado team. Amazing. Albany, Syracuse, Rochester, Buffalo, Philadelphia with Dr. Ivanov. We're working to get that a little bit better. Let's see, Dr. Verdialis and the Atlanta team. But lots of OBGYNs and docs around the globe and coaches and cheerleaders helping. Look at Coach Stephen in the UK, and we'll put a link to the interview I just had with Coach Stephen. Amazing. So you are the coach and cheerleader of your life. You've got to work to do this even more, to learn and get inspired, right? Inspired. Vitalis, good morning. All right. Thanks for joining. Thanks for following. But I'm following you. Great chat with a young lady in the Marine Corps. Let's see. And so many people sharing vibrant energy to say, I'm alive. This is what I'm doing. Let me share these ideas. I want to attract like-minded people, but maybe even some people with opposite ideas that are going to learn from you. That's what this is all about, right? The other book you held up that was Black and Gold. All right. The Relationship of Alimentation and Disease by James Henry Salisbury. Link on the website, right, Malcolm? And of course, The Big Fat Surprise by Nina Teicholz. Both really great, amazing books and ideas that'll help you on this journey of working to understand. And then the other book I showed is Lipid Lunacy, Cholesterol and Fat Are Not the Cause of Disease, and The Clot Thickens. We'll show and talk more about that. All right. Nico, Guadalupe, White Oak Pastures, we're going to talk with them. Gerald, Carnivore Vitality, we're going to talk there. And Dorel, 815. Again, so many amazing people in this globe sharing their differences. And being different is good in life. That's it. Have an awesome day, my friends. A blessing to you, Dr. Rob Kiltz. Check out drkiltz.com, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Twitter, and more. Write your comments. Don't forget to subscribe and share and thumbs up always to you and all of us. Challenges. Have a wonderful day. Jessica, Jamie, Sandy, Nomad, Raymond, M. Cash. God bless to you, my friends. God bless. Take care. See ya. And if you're in Syracuse and you see me, you want to take a quick pic, love you, my friend, and let's connect. Positivity every single day in every single way. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Take care.